Hello Capricorn, hello and welcome into your general tarot card reading for March of 2019. This is a general read, Capricorn, so take out of it what you will, and I think you have a very interesting cards over here. The overall message is talking about the movement and change, and the Eight of Wands, as you can see on the side, on the right hand side, that it's kind of what to focus on. And you have this rune over here also talking about the travel and movement. So what I would say, the entirety of the because this rune is called Epheus, by the way, I forgot to mention, it's the rune of the passage, and the Eight of Wands, they're also talking quite often about the change of residence. They're talking about the movement. They're talking about also improvement of situation, but also is talking about incorporating more positive attitudes towards the life, because what you are seeking is seeking you, sort of thing. And those two kind of messages, that they kind of become one, because if there is some kind of blockage, and you have a blockage because you have a Five of Wands, and you have the Devil, and you have the Three of Swords over here, whatever is happening is talking about not missing on the opportunities. And this is all about recognizing that not all opportunities that are intended for us. So if you have that tendency that you might be missing of something, and that you have that feeling that certain things are not happening to you in the right time, this is not about this. This is all about, I think for some of you, it's about learning to let go of things that are not really good for you, and just realizing that things that you're striving for, your drives, they're not really for you. And those things are not happening because on the end of the day, they're not good for you. And it's all about realizing your drives. And I think this is all about liberating yourself from certain types of attitudes, from certain types of behaviors, from understanding, because there are certain things that are going to come your way, and there's certain things that ain't going to come your way. And that is a very strange combination of new opportunities that you should go for, and the opportunities that you should give a miss. And I'm loving it, Capricorn, because that is a very interesting message. So let me just do the deep dive in, so you understand those cards kind of more on individual level. And because your month starts with the King of Cups, and King of Cups, it might be representing a person, might be representing your own aspect of yourself, but this is to... King of Cups is representing this kind of floating. King of Cups is representing this kind of idea that you don't really want to show your true emotions, your true self, and basically I have a funny feeling the King of Cups is representing some kind of pretense of something. King of Cups might be equally representing you being family orientated, you working very hard, you taking the responsibility, you being a law-abiding citizen in a way, and might be representing wisdom and leadership. But equally, the way how I feel it is all about you not really showing what you truly think or what you truly feel. And Knight of Cups over here might be representing there's another interesting thing, because you see the King is floating, the Knight of Cups is in armor, so he's being protected. The horse is representing this Epheus rune is also representing horse. Quite often is depicted as a white horse, as a movement, as a thought. And you have those two together, and you're hesitating to make that move. You might be inviting, you might be going around the houses, not really naming things, not being upfront. You might be inviting, you're going to be giving invitation, or you're going to be invited. you know, it might be representing this wanting to enter something, but there might be a fear there, because there might be internal conflict, because this is going to indicate that you would have to show some kind of emotion and determination. Five of Wands might be representing the inner and outer conflict. Five of Wands actually might be representing the inner struggle, might be representing the opposition, might be representing the need standing your own ground, might be representing actually the need to strive. And it's the Five of Wands is representing those opposing forces, agitation. So do you really want to go into it? That is the question. You might be hesitating, that kind of situation. Five might be also representing some kind of being uncertain about the outcome over here. So this is a question. What is it that you want to do? What is it that you want? Do you know what you want? I know you want to have a peace and quiet. Knight of Cups is indicating that this is very clear, and I understand that. But in order to do whatever you want to do, you have to break free. And number 5 is talking about freedom, and it's talking about the expansion. And it's talking about learning from personal experience. So it's a question, what is it that you want to do? Are you quite happy to open yourself to this new experience? But that's going to put you in that kind of position where you're exposed. Then you're forced to do something. You're forced to either address things, or you're forced to deal with people. You're forced to deal with situations. And because of that, that would force you to have that expansion, to have that freedom, to put yourself out there. Do you really want to do it? And that is a very interesting question for you, Capricorn. So there might be indication of this 5 might be indication of inner conflict. There might be indication of a clash of personality. And it's talking about challenges that have to be met in order to be overcome. So it's talking about addressing this. And the only way how you can address this is have a positive attitude over here. It's mind of the matter. Basically, Capricorn is the mind of the matter. And this is very interesting. And for some of you, it's going to also require the need for cooperation. And it's the question if that's how you'd like to address it. And sometimes also talking about that you might find the support from the most unlikely places as well. That's what I'm hearing. That's what is coming. And also, for those who are looking for work, what I heard is all about it's about keeping the eye out for exciting new opportunities and go for things that you would not usually go for, because you might have your wish coming through. You have 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is talking about wish coming through. And with the 5 of Wands, if you're going to get yourself out there, what I'm getting, the improvement in health and general well-being is going to be on your way. So something has to be addressed, something has to be dealt with. And when we have those 9 of Cups, 9 of Cups is one of the most beautiful uplifting cards in the tarot. And it's talking about the wish coming through. It's talking about the fulfillment. It's talking about the completion. It's talking about the abundance. It's talking about the happiness, success, material gains. So whatever is happening here, it's the indication here. It's talking about the events that they focus on the harmony and balance. So whatever is going to happen, if you're going to stand for yourself, if you're going to put up that fight, that's going to result in your wish coming through. That's what is coming through. And moreover, it might give you the solid sense of security. But you have a Sun, you have a Devil, you have a 3 of Swords, and you have a 9 of Pentacles. And this is, I can read that there's, you know, 9 of Cups and the Sun. That 2 cards that are saying renowned yes. It's the wish coming through. It's the Sun. Sun is it's amplifying the best qualities of our life. Try to imagine how the sunny day makes you feel. And the Sun is representing the new beginning. Sun is representing this. Things are improving on all fronts. It's this combination, it's achievements, it's liberation, it's success, attainment, union, perfection, positive outcomes. And then you have a Devil, because you're going to obsessed on something. So you're going to, in a way, hinder your own happiness, because you're going to be unable to overcome something. You're going to tie up yourself to a funny situation, and emotionally you will find very difficult to let it go. So whatever is happening here, this is coming from you. The Devil is talking about our own choices. You know, Devil is number 15. It's 1 plus 5. It gives us 6. 6 is cards of lovers. It's representing choices. So whereas in the lovers you have a Archangel Gabriel, you have a Devil over here. The choice is yours, and how you choose to deal with it, that is really up to you. So it's to be aware of your own emotions. And this might be, you might just get too tied up about something. You might find very difficult to let go, because this is talking about anger, resentment, sometimes depression, self-indulgence, obsession, illness, and slavery to something. So there's addiction here involved. Capricorn, and actually, you know, the Devil is representing Capricorn but this is not about this. This is talking about the freedom. This is talking about your choices, because you have a choice. It's not like you bound to whatever has to happen. It's not the case. The Devil is talking about this need to make changes and being more adaptable to the situation. And it's understanding this darker side, but also understanding it's nothing wrong. We all have it. We all have our guilty pleasures, and sometimes we feel shameful about it. But this is not about this. This is to sometimes it's talking about the unhealthy and toxic relationships, addictive behaviors, obsessive attachments, and and this is all about coming to inform you that you have a choice. You have a choice in the matter. You might feel like you don't have to, but if you're going to look at those 2 figures over there, they have this chain around their necks, but this chain is loose. They can take it off whatever time they want it. So it's all about the self-liberation as well. And this is about the thing is, whatever is driving you, whatever it has triggered, it's going to trigger you to be in that situation, it's up to you, because 3 of Swords is talking about going through this, and it's up to us how much time we're going to give it to in order to heal. Sometimes the 3 of Swords is representing, there might be your ambition. Sometimes it's representing there's a third party involved. But whatever is happening with the Devil and the 3 of Swords over here, there's disappointment. There might be bruised ego. What is happening? The overall message is that you should reflect on the situation and look for advice and work towards solving difficulties, and not allowing the anger, sadness, disappointment to be a driving force. That's what is coming through. Moreover, when the Nine of Pentacles, that foretelling, yes, you can do it, you can overcome it, you can do whatever is possible. So because the Nine of Pentacles speaks about self-resilience, it's talking about commitment and growth, and it's talking about the balance, and it's talking about fortitude and seeking a purpose. So this is all about seeking a purpose. You have to kind of reflect, reorient yourself and seek a new purpose, analyze your plans, analyze your goals, and things going to change. And for some of you, those things actually going to change on a dime, because whatever is going to happen, the 9 in the aspect of Pentacles is talking about things that you're capable of doing, because Pentacles, they're talking about our money, finances, our bodies, something that's tangible. And basically the 9 in aspect of Pentacles is talking about focusing on positive results and rewards, and that's what's going to come to you, because what you're seeking is seeking you. And also the 9 of Pentacles is talking about if you have been going through difficult times or challenging times, the final outcome is going to be worthwhile. So it's talking about acknowledging what has to be done, but also it's talking about positive outcomes. So it's 9 of Pentacles. It's asking you to acknowledge whatever is happening. And sometimes for some of you, isolating yourself to the certain degree is going to help, because you're going to kind of, some of you are going to find the strange kind of strength within the solitude. That's what is coming through. And also, I heard something about the past. So whatever failures there might have been in past, is to take them aboard, acknowledge them, and actually, I heard about the learning curve, and sometimes what the life is putting us through challenging situations, because it's to do with learning and learning curve and life lessons. So never take things as a win-loss kind of situation. That's what came through as well, and this came very strongly. So when it comes to this additional commentary, what to focus on is allow things to flow, allow things to happen. And because the rune Ecpheus is talking about the movement, and 8 of Pentacles and 8 of Wands is talking about the movement, what I would say the overall message is to recognize those blockages. Basically, it's all about recognizing those blockages and recognizing the opportunities, and giving certain opportunities a miss, and giving certain opportunities this chance to rise and embrace something new. So that is the overall message and reading for you, Capricorn, for the March of 2019. So have a smashing month, stay tuned, and bye for now. If this reading has resonated with you, please like, comment and subscribe to my channel. If you would like to book a private reading with me, please feel free to go to my website www.tarotwithmishka.co.uk, or alternatively you can email me at mishka@tarotwithmishka.co.uk. If you'd like to find me on Facebook, just simply type in Tarot with Mishka. I would like to say a massive thank you for tuning in, and bye for now.